In this video, I'm going to show you everything you need to know about SuperPay.me. So this is a website where you're going to be able to get paid by simply taking online surveys. And one of the coolest things about this website is that you only need to earn $1 before you can cash out. Let's hop over to my computer right away and I'll show you exactly how this works. Alright, so when you first log into SuperPayMe, it is going to look like this. And as you can see here, there's quite a lot of things going on. To be completely honest, I do find this layout a little bit messy. Like there's so much happening here. But with that being said, they do have some high-paying surveys and other things going for them. But before we look into that, let's just take a quick look at their homepage. So as you can see here, it says earn money taking paid surveys online, join smart people, get paid for your opinion, cash out instantly from $1. Now here's the thing, when I went to the cash out section on my page, the only thing that I could see was from $3. So I don't know if this might be a thing that is only available if you live in the US perhaps, that you can cash out from $1 there, but from what I could see, it's actually $3. But if you scroll down here, we can see here that SuperPayMe's members have cashed out over $7 million using Amazon, PayPal, Venmo, and Skrill. Nice. So make money, make extra money by completing quick surveys, offers, trials, games, videos, and more. We work with top legitimate survey companies to bring you the best paid surveys. Cool. So you get paid the same day thanks to our 8-hour payment promise. This is something that I haven't really seen from a lot of other survey websites. Like there are other survey websites out there that actually do pay you pretty much instantly, but some will also take somewhere between 3 to 5 business days. And what they promise here on SuperPayMe is that you get paid the same day within 8 hours of requesting your withdrawal, which is nice. And as we can see here as well, they also have apparently a regular $1,000 cash contest, and that's pretty much it. So I'm just going to show you some reviews that they have as well. So if we go here to the reviews.co.uk, we can see that they have a 4.8 out of 5 rating, and that is based on 1,736 reviews, which is really good. So yeah, that is SuperPayMe's the homepage, the actual reviews. Now let's go to the actual members area. So again, as we can see here, and again, this is just my opinion, it is a little bit messy, but we can see here. So the first thing we have is one of these survey providers, which is from CPX Research, which is a survey provider that basically is on pretty much every survey website, but they're good. They got some decently high-paying surveys. We can see this one right here. It's got it's pays out $0.7. It takes roughly 13 minutes, and it's got a 4 out of 5-star rating, which is good because this means that people actually kind of enjoy doing the surveys. Now, one thing I want to mention as well is that they do have an app actually, so they've got an app for both iOS and Google Play. This website is also available pretty much in any country around the world, so that's cool as well. Now let's go to paid surveys. So what you're going to see here is that they have a bunch of different survey providers. If we open up CPX Research, for example, I'll show you what it looks like. And as you can see here, we right away start seeing a decent amount of surveys. So we can see this one here as well. You get 25 cents for 7 minutes. We can see the ratings and everything we need to know basically before we decide if we want to take a survey or not. So for example, we can see that the highest paying survey as of right now is this one, which pays 70 cents for 13 minutes. Then you can get 69 cents for 16 minutes. And anything in between, so this one 67 cents for 1 minute, that's awesome. But keep in mind, as with all survey websites out there, you're not going to qualify for every single one of them, which means that once you open up a survey, there's going to be a couple of screening questions to check whether you're a good fit or not. And if you're not a good fit, which will happen quite often, you will be disqualified from the survey and you won't be able to take it. And if we were to just really quickly try and explain what I mean by that and why this happens, it's because, let's say as an example, let's say that Netflix wants to hear from people that are watching Netflix at least 2 hours per day. So the first question could in that case be, do you have a subscription to Netflix? If you then say no, then obviously you are not the kind of person that Netflix wants to hear from, because in this case, they only want to hear from people who watches Netflix for 2 hours per day. So yeah, if you say no, then you're not going to be able to continue with the survey. You will be disqualified and you're going to have to look for another one. Now, this is something that can happen quite often with these kind of websites because again, they're looking for a very specific person with these type of surveys usually. Some of them are more general, which will basically accept pretty much anyone who clicks it, but I just want you to be aware that this will happen. So don't be confused or think that you did something wrong if you get disqualified from a survey. It will happen, okay? Now let's go back. So let's open up Prime Surveys and see what they have. And we can see here the actual overall layout is pretty much the same. So we can see here we can make $1.46 for 15 minutes. This one's got 4 out of 5 ratings, and that is out of 15 reviews, which is also good. This one's got 233 ratings. That's really good. I don't usually see that many reviews. 4 out of 5, nice. 69 cents for 8 minutes, awesome. So these are the ones that you can take as well. So you can see quite a lot of them, and this was just one of many. So again, if you go back to paid service, we can see that they also have BitLabs, Your Surveys, Cherries, Pure Spectrum, Theorem Reach, Precision Sample, Daily Surveys, a lot of them. I'm not going to open up anymore because it makes no sense really, but that is what it's going to look like. And if you have a lot of time during the day, pay, then you can definitely take a lot of surveys. Now let's go to cash offers and see what they have there. So as you can see here, this is pretty much the same thing, but on here you're also going to see some games. So if we go to paid games, for example, with tire ads. So this one in specific did not have that many games. It's got 4 different games, and in this one you get paid in points. I actually don't know what the points are here. I'm guessing that 100 points is $1. That would be my guess. So this would in that case be $4.2. So let's go back and see if we can get some clarification on that. And let's actually open up IT Studios. This is someone that you might have heard me talk about before as well. They're on pretty much every single survey website. So you can see here various games up to 3,279 points. Here I know that this game on other websites usually pay pretty well, like $300. So maybe $100 or maybe 100 points is like $10 or yeah, because I think this might be $300. Let me just check. Okay, so we can see here, yeah, $1 is 100 points. Cool. And if you scroll down, I'm not going to open up all of them, but it's going to look pretty much the same, where you can see some surveys and some games, things like that. So let's go and take a look at referrals, because that is basically if you want to refer your friends, you could get some of their earnings basically, or not get their earnings, but you get like a commission bonus from SuperPayMe. So you get, let's check. So you get 10% of their earnings for life. So earn 10% referral earnings by recommending SuperPayMe. So this is optional if you want to do that yourself. They also have some contests. I don't think they had anything right now, but if we look at the past winners here, we can see that, and this confused me a lot the first time. I was like, does it say 350,000 here? But it does not. So basically this one was $350, and this was one of their $1,000 cash contests. So basically, if I understand correctly, this is the person who takes the most amount of surveys and gets the most amount of points, get an extra bonus on top of it. And this right here looks very strange as well. So it says earned. To me, I first read this as like 1,821,000, but that's because I'm stupid. And it says $1,821, and then for some reason they have 4 digits here. So like 0.2857. I don't really know why they do that, but that's what it is. And if we go down here, we can see that the top 23, okay, they actually didn't get a bonus. So the top 20 got anywhere from $10 up to $350 as bonus money, and then they got some other things here as well. And then if we go to withdraw, as I said, we can see here that they have an 8-hour limit on themselves basically, so they will pay you within that time frame. And as you can see, as I said, minimum $3 for me. So again, if you live in the US or another country, it's possible there is $1 there, but for me it says $3. So yeah. And you can also get, if you don't have a PayPal account, for example, you could do this. So you can go to Go gift card list, and we can see that they have quite a lot of different things here. So like various fly stay gift, we got Uber, we got rent a car, Spotify, iTunes, things like that. So quite a lot of things that you could probably find here if you don't have a PayPal account, but you still want to get something fun. So that's what it looks like there. And if you go to paid list, we can see this as well. So this is just from today, and we can go to a bunch of different pages. We can see who got paid today, how they got paid. So again, Skrill was not an option that I could see at the moment. I could only see PayPal, but we can see people cashing out anywhere from like $3 up to $10 was the highest. No, this one was the highest, $19.90. Nice. And if I were to guess how much you could make on this website, honestly, it depends on what country you live in, how much time you have. But let's say theoretically you live in the US, you can spend 8 hours a day just taking surveys and stuff. You could probably make a couple $100 a month quite easily. But I would say for the average person, probably somewhere, I would say between $50, maybe $200 per month. Again, depending on where you live, how much time you have. But you should be able to make over $100 a month if you take a decent amount of surveys and take some time. But because again, if we go back to paid surveys here, we can see that just taking a few of these and you would be up to $1. Let's say take this one and you actually get, and you don't get disqualified, then you're going to make like $1.50 here, and then you got $2, $2.25, $3, something like that. So you could probably make like $5 just here. And these update pretty much all the time as well. So if I were to update this one in like an hour, I can pretty much guarantee that a lot of these will no longer be available. They will have been replaced by other ones, because these kind of like survey providers, they don't need answers from a million people. Some of them, and this will depend for them of course, but some might only need like 10 or 20 answers. Others might go for 100, 200, 500. Yeah, that is pretty much it for SuperPayMe. So if you like this review, give it a like. If you want to see more videos like this, make sure you subscribe to my channel, because I upload these type of videos all the time. Well, not all the time, but a lot. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.